You'll be fan of puppeteers, but I've a nagging fear someone else is pulling out the strings. Something terrible is going down through the entire town, wreaking anarchy and all it brings. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny away. I'm fine with changing status quo, but not in letting go. Now the world is being torn apart. A terrible catastrophe, played by a symphony. What a terrifying work of art. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny away. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord.
Alright. Hello, hello, nobody. Back at it again with an RE9. What is this thing gonna open? Oh. So I think we're almost done. Like there's probably like 1-2 hours left of gameplay. Like I feel like we're on like the last level, I think. I think we're on help. What are these autosaves? Lab entrance, dump. Do I want to be on this one? What are we doing? Dump. Do we go, no? Okay, yeah, I remember Leon gave us push up here. Oh.
Once I go down, there's no getting back.
I feel like I've actually done. Wait, hold on. Let's go to my actual save file. I've done that. Wait, no. Shit. Yeah, man. Hold on. Load game. This one, yeah? Like where I'm pretty sure I actually saved at like a save point that was further than this. Okay, yeah. Okay. What were we doing? Actually kind of forget. Open this, yeah? Okay, we need a card. Still have yet to do anything with this blood. I don't know how to craft shit. So, wait. Came from here, yeah? Oh god. Nope, thank you. So I think yeah, I've been to all these areas, but I need an item. Can we not? How much? Can we? No? Whoa! Fuck. And all these are gonna wake up when I turn the power on, aren't they? Ah! Fuck. Okay. There's a bottle of acid. Is that like worth something? Give me that. Oh. So we have a weapon. Is there another in here? Give me this. Give me that. Whoa! Fuck. Can I vault? No. Fuck you, idiot. They can run? Oh god. Okay. Handgun. So we want to get to the elevator. But like that's on the other side of the door here. Is there a reason to backtrack? Control panel. Shouldn't I go back down there and free Leon, actually? Hold on. Please don't fucking follow me. Oh, God. Oh! Run faster! Oh, fuck. Oh, Lottie coming. Do the thing.
All right, Leon. Be careful. Nice.
Okay. Now we're talking. Now I just gotta get past this monstrosity. Just let me run past. Okay, he didn't notice. Oh, I think he noticed. Please don't follow me into the safe room. Save! Don't follow me in here! What the fuck? Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Oh! Ah!
Threat level red in storage sector.
Fuck!
AI control center. Noah.
Oh no.
What's this room called? Let's just look it up. Monitor control room. Monitor control room safe code RE9. Okay, left 50. $60, and then what's the other one? $80 left. Empty bottle. Please don't be out here. What? These are like, okay. Glass panels. Some ganja. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yeet. Wait, what? Is it blind? I think it is. 1090. Okay. I would have found out the combination eventually. So wait, did we not just yeet that, or? Or was I throwing empty bottles? Ah. Yeet! Oh, another? Yeet! What's this? Oh. Roadie, can we not? Oh. Whoa. Oh, more backspace. Nice. Fuck. Climb, no. Oh god. What's this? Uh-oh. What do we got here? Gimme. Monitor control room safe. Oh, that might, there's a different safe? Oh, God. Oh! We are in danger. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. What's this? Give me that. Oh! Okay.
AI Control Center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Okay, we do a little bit of parkour. Let's hold on. Can it get me up here? Oh, okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. Can they climb up here? That's distressing, to say the least. Oh god, there's one up here. It's the scrap. Can we make shit with this actually? Hold on. Combine. Makeshift knife. Oh, we actually have... Okay, I need blood though, which is in my deposit box. I've yet to make anything as grace. We were lacking the scraps, like early game. Hey, wait, we have handgun. Fuck. Does it want me to jump back down, I guess? Oh god. Kidding me, an empty bottle. Wait. I have empty bottles, right? Actually, hold on. Can I combine this with... Okay, I need blood. God damn it. Oh! What's this? Okay, bottle of acid. Shit. Let's go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Jump down. Go, 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 go back. Oh god. Oh! Ah! Okay, I think we're good. God damn it! Ah, I'm gonna. Shit. Run, Grace, run! There's a save here, right? No, not here. Whew. Okay. Do we need to open that door? Oh wait, save is right there. Hold on.
Still have a ways to go.
We have stuff to craft. Haven't had to use a lockpick in a while, actually. Let's see. We want blood, yes? Blood collector. And then make some things. I actually got finally got an achievement to make something. Okay, so that made us a Molotov. Bottle of acid. We need more blood. It's not enough blood there. Put this back in. Transfusion bag. Fine. But this thing has 80 in it. What am I supposed to do with it?
Let's read it yet.
I need more fucking invent space. Put this shit away. Do I need the thingy? The blood collector? Use. Ah, okay. And then bottle of acid. Boom. We got more blood though, or is... No. I mean, I was kind of just not collecting blood throughout my entire playthrough because I couldn't make anything with it, so... Should I bring the blood thingy with me now? I guess. Let's put away this knife. It's gonna break. Hunting knife. Put the lockpick back. Keep the blood collector, I guess. You're gonna need it. And scraps. What could we do with the scraps again? Could we make ammo? Okay, I need blood. Of course you need fucking blood. God damn it. I could go back. I don't know if I want to go back there. It's a good amount of blood, though. One of my balls. There you go. I'm assuming. Oh. That door's still locked, though. Oh, wait. I might be able to open that now that I have, like... No! Now that I have this key. Shit. I think I just used my healing thing. Like my triple herb potion. I'm gonna get another cup of joe. Hopefully we have enough. So we gotta do some backtracking. Probably want to use a Molotov here, yeah? Get some blood back. Or actually, there's blood in there. Extract the blood. Gimme. What? Get some of that juice. I'm gonna leave that guy be. Oh, come on, buddy. No. Should I? Quickly. He didn't notice us. Go, 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 go. Collect the blood. I bet the other ball is in here. Oh no. Oh. Oh yeah. Did you know animus is like another word for like blood? There's like a boss actually in World of Warcraft called the Dark Animus, and it's like very blood themed. Oh god. Wait, wait. Let's get the quadruple yeet. What? Okay. Yeet. Okay, that didn't make anything better. Oh wait, did they die? Finally, at the end of the game, I'm actually making use of the blood shit. What's this? Oh. Okay. Combine, make more of these. Use 300 microsamples of infected blood. Okay. Is there more blood out here? There's some over there. And some ammo, but fuck, I don't want to deal with those guys. Could make ammo, right? Or do I no longer have enough? I don't have enough blood. Fuck. Fuck my chud life. This though, there's only a few places in the game where I can actually get this shit tested out. Although I can't really use it anymore because it's for the 12x7 times 55mm ammo, which would be for. Oh, never mind. I was thinking that would be for the, what's it called? The Requiem. Floppy disk.
Something important. I'll explain later.
What do we got here? Movie time?
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
Who's this old grump? Oh,
Tell me, Lord Spencer.
he's a lord?
What would you like the world to
Lord?
know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Well, we got 16 other videos. Better start watching.
Okay. Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Let me just reload. What was my third? Oh, grenades. Yeah.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Over there. Easy as pie.
You mean cake? Piece of cake? What can we make here? Leon's fucking stacked. We don't got anything else. Okay, let's pick this up. It'll be useful. Hand grenade. Yeah, we need a couple of those. Got 16 fucking healing items. Okay. We're safe as Leon. What the hell? Leon is reaching his limit. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait for these effects to subside. So we need some kind of artificial difficulty here at the end, right?
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
I want to go this way first.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
So it wants me to go there. Oh, I was here with, or no, I wasn't. One of those fuckers. Oh god, they can climb on walls. I forgot about that.
This must be the room.
So I gotta go down then to get there. What the hell?
Don't take out his knife, you fucking.
It's a liquor from the other games. Oh, come on. Oh god. Die! Oh! Gotta bring out the firepower. God damn it. They keep coming. Did we clear them? Fucker. Die!
I haven't changed much. Yeah.
This is not the time for that to be happening. Oh, okay. I thought, like, we were freeing, zombies from the little cells they're in, like this guy. But wasn't there, like, a staircase over here I was supposed to go to? Oh, I can't really get there. Bullet sponge, bro. Oh god. Sus. Gunpowder. Some more hand grenades would be handy, actually. baby. What? Oh God. Go, 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 go. What? What? Oh God. No, actually, it's grenade time.
This.
Oh baby, not a triple. Tank it, tank it. What? Go, 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 go.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
What?
Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Airflow monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Oh God. Ah!
The elevator will arrive shortly.
It could come any minute now. Quicker, actually, please. Okay.
Has arrived.
You're gonna need to move your hand, big dog. Oh, okay, well, yep. AAA game, by the way. Can't pull out a gun or anything.
Not done yet.
other elevator? Curious. Oh, I can't even go there.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elvis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
The Grace origin story.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for
He said the thing, Shad.
those who have passed.
Really is just a Resident Evil.
Leon. Leon. I need to hurry.
With my 9 bullets, let's go. Oh. This is different. This kind of rings a bell somehow. Secret elevator. Oh, and this goes to the other elevator where Leon's at.
chance to do something.
Yeah, Leon's just like right up ahead here.
Oh, Leon! Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
This guy.
Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay.
Grace.
She left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Elpis.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
Do you?
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny,
It's password. That's the password.
and all will be forgiven.
Oh, only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Brother, you didn't even finish that smoke. What a waste. Damn. Release Elpis. Yeah.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any king. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
What?
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Oh. So I did the right choice then? By releasing it? What happened to your arm? Oh, wait. It was the motorcycle accident. when we had a motorcycle battle with this guy.
I'm humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you!
Okay.
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
It's gonna go! Grab something!
Are we gonna have to run out?
Grace.
Grace!
Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me.
Whoa!
And I will see
Get parried, idiot.
that it is brought to fruition.
Get parried, idiot.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Get parried, idiot.
Sacrifices must be made. In the grand scheme, a few lives are nothing.
Not to me.
Oh.
I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Requiem, go! Don't let him power up. Okay. My God. He has a fucking gun. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I need space. Can I discard that? Yeah. Discard. I need a lot of space for this fucking RPG. What's it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 slots. Oh fuck. I gotta get rid of a lot of stuff to use this fucking RPG. Can we discard the Requiem? Just get rid of it? No. Let's get rid of this. No. We have so many healing items, I don't want to get rid of them, and we have so much ammo as well. Oh, okay. There we go. Whip.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
It's over.
Did we win?
Good riddance.
Okay. Phase 2. Okay. I was thinking that was a bit too easy for a final boss. Shoot the heart.
Nemesis. You're so damn relentless.
Perfect parry, motherfucker. Hold on, just hold that pose. There we go. Oh. Okay. Well, good thing I have a million healing items. Okay. Oh, I got rid of all that shit just for one shot, huh? Okay. tank those. Fuck. What? Okay. Some Attack on Titan shit. Did we win?
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Grace, where are you? Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit. Grace! Grace, hang on. Fuck. Grace. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
Let me guess, we got 3 minutes to escape the facility, right? Just as every other ending in any other Resident Evil game, right? Tell me I'm right.
There's no way out, is there?
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
No running? Are we done?
I guess this is it then.
No, I got a flashlight. Pretty sure you do too. Oh, and here comes Chris Redfield and all the badasses, right? Oh, Claire Redfield? That kind of looked like a girl. Chris Redfield right here.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Ah. Did we beat the game? Let me hear that Steam notification like, doot. No? We've got to be done, right? It's just going to be like a 10-minute cinematic.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
Is that Ethan Winters'
got a
daughter?
dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
Has Leon ever met Chris actually in any of the games?
Yeah, I'll call you back.
Like the ones I've played, I don't think he has. I don't think so.
It's over then.
Yeah. Opus really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
How do you know that?
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
Finally ditches the glove.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Game of the year. That was worth the $100 I fucking paid for this shit. I mean, probably do a replay on like a harder difficulty. Just probably not right away. Well, now time to watch a video explaining everything, because I didn't quite get what was going on. Like, I kind of had like a basic idea of it, but like some of these side characters, like, who is the blonde girl that like is on comms with Leon? Who is this Grace's mom? Apparently she was in another game that I didn't play, like a side game. Let the credits roll. The game was really well made. Definitely worth the money. I know I'm late to the party on this game. I didn't play it as soon as it came out. think next spooky game on the agenda is the new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F. I'm a few months late to the party on that one too.
Facing the pain that's controlling me, I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, hard and warm, warmth of a new dawn on my face. I'll never let it go again. Touch grasping hands, crawling up from the ground, sights on the sky, a new day breaks, it lights the way, a new day breaks, it lights the way.
No more music? I mean, they got something going on in the background. Sherry Birkin. Who the fuck is that, actually? Resident Evil. Sherry Birkin. Who is that supposed to be? Where is she from? Wait, who is Chloe? Hold on. Resident Evil. Requiem. Chloe. Oh, it's the little girl that you play as. Yeah, yeah. There's multiple endings? Wait. I guess there was two choices to destroy that. Like, Epsis or whatever, like, we released it. Which was actually, like, the cure for Leon, so actually I could have destroyed and then fucked over Leon. I gotta see this. Let's let the credits play, even though it might be like a 10-minute long thing. Leon's brown sheepskin. Wait, there's credits for his jacket? What? Good one, Capcom. Good one. Now I gotta wait another decade for RE10 to come out or something. Oh.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great.
Wait, Emily's alive?
I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace.
Where she no longer blind?
Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Aw, they still keep in touch. Oh shit, this is like in the future. That kid's like older now. Or wait. The left picture, who's that? That was a clearly older one, unless this is like supposed to take place way later. Oh? Are they teasing at another game?
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Complete the main story by releasing episode. I think it. So it took us 9 hours. Unlocked insanity mode. Oh my god. Following content has been added. Behind the scenes video, Grace's report. The following are now available. Special content, models, concept art. Volume costumes, weapon skins were added. There's a jacket for Leon and a jacket for Grace. Oh. Tactical light alligator snapper. What the fuck was the alligator snapper again? It was like a gun, wasn't it, or something? Alligator snapper. There's an online store for a single-player game? Why does it look like that? Why is it all dark looking? Or is it because I didn't unlock them? Wait, hold on. Okay, I was like, is something wrong with my graphics card? Alright, there was a video I want to watch, explaining this shit. I don't know which one I want. They're all pretty long. I'll go for the 28-minute one. The other ones are like an hour long. Okay, I gotta find browser. So I was like, I have over 40 fucking different scenes. I gotta delete some of this shit. There it is. Okay.
We will explain the entire story of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We'll be going over the main story, the files, and all the endings to see how it all fits together. Before that, thank you to Capcom for providing me a code for the game early. I also want to issue a spoiler warning as we'll be talking about everything in this game, so please be sure to beat it and come back. This video has also been designed for those of you who may not be familiar with Resident Evil lore, as I frequently reference past games to keep you up to speed. And lastly, if you're interested in more of my own content or Resident Evil, I'm in the process of making a 3-part retrospective on the entire franchise. I go through all the games, both originals and remakes, and not only explain their stories so you know exactly what happened in them, but I also analyze and review their stories as well. So if you prefer analytical deep dives over straight to the point lore videos such as this one, then feel free to check out that series. Parts 1 and 2 are already out, with part 3 set to release in about a week from now. Without further ado though, like, subscribe, and donate to the Patreon if you'd like to support me further, and let's get started. Our story takes place 8 years before the events of Resident Evil 9. We first see new protagonist Grace Ashcroft and her mother, Alyssa Ashcroft. Alyssa was one of 8 playable characters in Resident Evil Outbreak, all of whom were there the night Raccoon City was under threat from a zombie outbreak. All of them presumably made it out alive and went on to do their own thing. Alyssa was later featured in Resident Evil 7 as she reported on the kidnappings at the hands of the Bakers. As of now, she's still doing investigative journalism and also raising her daughter Grace. Their hotel room then gets a phone call before the power shuts off. Alyssa had written in her journal that she suspects that they are being followed and that she will have to relocate soon. Judging by the journal and the fact that they live in a hotel, it's assumed that this is not the first time they've had to relocate like this. Knowing what this means, she asks Grace to follow her. She then quickly hides some notes behind a painting before conversing with the hotel manager. An assassin attacks the manager as Alyssa is forced to put them down. But just as they're about to leave, the hooded man gets up and strikes Alyssa right down in front of Grace. The fire that broke out after this covered up much of the attack, and the place was then quarantined off from the public for the foreseeable future. We then jump ahead 8 years to the present day, where Grace is now working as an FBI analyst at one of their Midwest offices.
Just an analyst?
Grace is busy browsing some of the local news, which provides us with some insight into the broader world of Resident Evil. After the Raccoon City outbreak seen in Resident Evils 2 and 3, the entire city was wiped out in a missile strike and then locked away from the public. This lockdown that was put in place has been extended to the year 2040. For context, this game takes place in 2026. More interesting than that, however, is the headline at the bottom, which states that the U.S. is withdrawing from the
coughing.
This game takes place in 2026.
Oh, 2026.
More interesting than that, however, is the headline at the bottom, which states that the U.S. is withdrawing from the Treaty of Prohibition on bioorganic weapons. After Raccoon City was attacked and Umbrella was found responsible, their data was leaked through various means. This was seen clear as day in Resident Evil 5, where Ricardo Irving was selling BOWs to interested parties.
I skipped RE5.
But as we've seen recently, the U.S. government is becoming more corrupt.
It's giving me like motion
National
sickness.
Security Advisor Derek Simmons killed the then president back then in Resident Evil 6 because President Benford was going to go public about what really happened in Raccoon City. And now all of a sudden they're lifting restrictions on bioweapons, all in an effort to stay ahead of the global bioweapons arms race. Reeling it back in for a time, Grace is then called into her office and asked to look into a specific case. Across the US, people have been experiencing weird symptoms such as black bruising on their bodies. Investigations have been underway ever since, with the only connection being that everyone who's experienced this has also survived Raccoon City. Due to this, the disease was also dubbed Raccoon City Syndrome. As we know, the T-virus was spread across Raccoon City, which is what infected all those people. Well, according to the reports, residual T-virus within the body mutates over a long period of time. How it works is that the antibodies within the victim's body fight off the T-virus, but they don't kill it completely. Because of this, the T-virus gains immunity to these antibodies as time goes on. Eventually, the virus activates again, this time as a black bruise-like mark, with it covering the entire body over time. By the time it reaches the terminal stage, the victims begin coughing up blood. Reports suggest that they only have about an hour or two left before they die, and so far all results have been fatal. There is presently no cure for this syndrome.
Yeah,
The
there
recent
is.
victim of Raccoon City Syndrome was found in Wrenwood Hotel, the very same place Alyssa was murdered 8 years ago. She is let in by a cop stationed outside, but her mind's clouded by the thoughts of what happened that night, so she struggles to hold a conversation. We see that someone has been waiting for her, as there are photos of Grace and Alyssa all over their hotel bed. Just as she's about to leave, the cop from earlier gets infected and attacks Grace. As she escapes, she makes her way upstairs and meets with one of the villains, Dr. Victor Gideon. He quickly knocks her out and takes her away, claiming that she is the chosen one. While this is happening, an investigator is seen examining another dead body with the same symptoms as all the others. This is learned to be none other than Leon S. Kennedy. His handler during this mission is also the one and only Sherry Birkin. Sherry and Leon were there the night of Raccoon City. Leon was a rookie cop on his first day in the force, and Sherry was the daughter of William and Annette Birkin, two Umbrella researchers who created the G-Virus. Both of them survived that night
So
and
we
went on to
do
do
play
similar
as...
work. Leon was forced by the
There's like a section in that game where you play as the little kid in the orphanage that you actually play in RE9 when you're playing as Emily. Yeah, Emily.
government to join them as an agent.
Or Chloe.
He worked on various missions from Operation Javier to the events of Resident Evils 4 and 6. Later creating the organization known as the DSO, which he is a part of thanks to his work with Adam Benford. Sherry later grew up and became a government agent under Derek Simmons in Resident Evil 6, and now works as Leon's handler for this mission.
Okay, I wouldn't have known that. I
both of them
skipped
are
that
also
game.
showing the same symptoms of Raccoon City Syndrome. As Leon is driving, he spots Dr. Gideon as he leaves with Grace in hand. To cover his escape, he infects many people, causing a massive disturbance in the street. Leon had unfortunately lost him, but Sherry found that Gideon purchased a building recently, called the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, and so she assumes this is where he will be. Dr. Gideon was a former Umbrella employee who helped research the T-Virus. After Raccoon City went down, he was called as a witness in the Raccoon City trials that would later lead to Umbrella's bankruptcy. Thing is, he never showed up to court. He was then later found to be the director of this care center. They kept much of their operations under lock and key because of their sensitive research, which involves experimental therapies. It should also be noted that the care center used to be run by the Spencer Foundation. Oswald Spencer, of course, is one of the founders of Umbrella, who would later be killed by Albert Wesker back in Resident Evil 5.
Oh, skip that
Dr.
game.
Gideon uses this care center to achieve his vision, one initially created by Spencer. Spencer believed that the world stagnates once humanity's great leaders have lost their drive and experience. So to preserve that, he wanted to transfer the memories to a new vessel, and he believed that blood was the way to do it. Cells within blood contain multitudes of information, including factors tied to memory. The T-Virus already grants them control over the user's blood.
I don't recall killing
So by
this guy, like, on my playthrough. Like, as Leon, because, like... Normally you have to run from this guy as Grace, but I just remember eventually this guy disappeared and stopped showing up in that one hallway.
Modifying the T-Virus, they could somehow harness these elements to transfer the memories of these superior individuals. Sourcing viable test subjects for this, though, has been quite the challenge. Those infected by this mutated strain of the T-Virus usually just become zombies and exhibit past behaviors, which is why many of the zombies speak their final thoughts or feelings. The care center has been open for the past 20 years, and since then they've been hard at work running all kinds of tests on these people. One test going on in one of the labs seems to be focused on using an artificial lung and a heart in place of a real one, a test that does indeed seem to work. Other test subjects, though, have some odd quirks about them. One finds direct light to be too bright and so tries to shut off the lights. Another has what the researchers have dubbed main character syndrome, as the patient now wanders the center singing to herself. It's even caused another woman to start singing back, almost like they're rivals in a sense. The singing can then set off a few other infected who are notably more prone to loud noises, causing them to lash out and attack violently. Interestingly, a few test subjects have experienced rapid tissue regeneration and increased aggression. A large tumor also sprouts from the victim's head shortly after. The researchers note that this is a side effect of those with the mutated T-Virus. They've also taken to calling them ballistic
Stabs
heads.
him right in the ass.
Weirdly, the fluid within these tumors can, when coming in contact with another infected individual, also cause this double mutation, basically creating a sort of constant cycle where a double mutation creates more, which creates more, and so on, so long as there's an infected nearby. Already this is bad enough, but things are getting even worse behind closed doors. Locked in a room is a little girl named Emily. Another girl here at the center named Marie was in the cell next door, but is no longer present. Now I should state for the record that Marie is not technically her confirmed name. She is only referred to in-game as the girl. However, there is a doll in another cell that has the name Marie on it. Emily also makes mention of a Marie who is in the other cell next to her. So going forward, anytime I mention Marie, I'm referring to the other one. Regardless, some side effects have occurred as a result of experimentation. The doctors gave both girls some medicine, which in turn made them blind. Marie has also mutated into a large
Gave them
creature
that
and is
soup
sensitive
that
to
makes
light.
you blind,
So
but
she is
forever.
only seen in the lower floors, or in places without much electricity. Notes around the game, though, do show that the staff are aware of Marie and her current condition, and are trying to kill her as soon as possible. These two girls are special cases due to their DNA, just like Grace. When confronted by Dr. Gideon, he tells Grace that his master, Oswald Spencer, is her creator, and that she is the key to freeing Elpis. It's not exactly clear quite yet, but there's something special about Grace that makes her a candidate for this Elpis. They did various background checks on her to see if they could find a way to take her. They were also the ones who sent the hooded man to kill Alyssa, likely with the intent of kidnapping Grace shortly after. So it's clear that this place was designed to release this Elpis, and also study the effects of the mutated T-virus and infected blood. Going further down, we see the process of this testing. Jail cells line the walls as people are forced to stay in them with no hope of leaving. Those who are killed are hooked up to a conveyor belt to be either cut up or liquefied. Other test subjects are also in blood stasis tanks, which are hooked up to a massive device filled with even more blood. With all this in mind, I should note that the care center does seem to be a legitimate business. One of the staff who Leon meets is new, so she is unaware of the dark secrets here. So in classic Resident Evil fashion, it's a front company that's being used to mask all the horrible things going on underneath. Our story picks up when we find Grace within this center, as she's being drained of her own blood. Not long after escaping these confines, she's found by Marie, who attempts to eat her, although due to her sensitivity to light, makes it a bit hard for her to do so. While she outruns Marie for a few minutes, Leon arrives at the care center. A nurse lets him in as he awaits his meeting with Dr. Gideon. A note in-game, though, notes that Gideon was expecting a visit from Leon, so he asked the staff to enact a Code 6, as now all the staff are infected and roaming the halls of the care center. Leon catches up to Grace with just enough time to fend off Marie. Gideon then separates the two, forcing Grace to find a way out on her own, while he chokes out Leon to set him up for an interrogation later. Grace soon then runs into Emily, later unlocking her cell and taking Emily with her. But she's stopped by Marie, who steals her, forcing Grace to take her back again. Once the doors have been unlocked, she'll work with a pilot to get out of here. She retrieves the key for the chopper, which is down in that underground lab I talked about earlier. And here is Dr. Gideon, who's on the phone with someone called Zeno. He confirms that Grace is the one that they've been searching for, and the one who will set Elpis free. Having confirmed that, they no longer need these labs. All of this was made to find a way to free Elpis, and now they have the person who can do it. So Gideon activates the classic self-destruct sequence and prepares to meet with Zeno. In doing so, the entire place overflows with blood. Once topside, she and Emily escape on a helicopter, but a horde of zombies forces them to crash land, which also kills the pilot. While all of this is happening, Leon was being interrogated. He manages to break free and hack into Gideon's computer, but that's when Leon spots the crash. He then defends Grace while she runs away with Emily. She's forced into another encounter with Marie right after, but she cooks her alive with the sun. However, Emily was noticeably quiet as they left the courtyard. Something within her was changing, and that change follows shortly after, as she, like Marie, mutates into a large creature. Leon is then given no choice but to put her down, much to Grace's disapproval. After this, she says that it's her fault that Emily died. It's something that she said when talking about Alyssa, and again when Emily was taken. Grace believes that her involvement, or lack thereof, has contributed to these deaths, and thus she blames herself. Leon, of course, knows all too well how it feels to have everyone die around you, with you being powerless to help them.
Oh, Luis.
That's why he urges her to keep on pushing, but she can't. She gives Leon back his gun, and walks away. She'll then run into Gideon and his partner Zeno, who plan to take her to Raccoon City to show Grace her true purpose. According to Zeno, she was the cause of Raccoon City's destruction, but she's also the one who will now lead the world into something new. Leon was unfortunately not around to stop her from making this decision, as his symptoms flared up and he started coughing up blood. It's now only a matter of time until he turns. But with the goal in clear view, it's time to return to Raccoon City. As Leon arrives in Raccoon City in search of Grace, Sherry quickly checks in. She hasn't found any leads on this Elpis thing they want, but more suspiciously, when she went to get a higher clearance, she was told to shut down the investigation entirely. Seems the US government does not want the two snooping around the ruins. Once there, Leon will find many places that fans know all too well. The Stagla gas station from Resident Evil 3 reappears, the subway car that housed Jill and the others is also here, although this could just be any old subway, and of course, the RPD.
Yeah.
While much of the place was destroyed, you can visit some of the old areas. The STAR's office is still intact, and still has Jill's beret, Chris's jacket, hell, even the photo of Rebecca is still here and in pristine condition. The Welcome Leon sign and many of the other officers' desks are here as well. One of the more noteworthy locations that's
This
here
one
is
as
also
well.
the orphanage around
Yeah,
back,
the orphanage.
seen during Sherry's section of Claire's campaign back in RE2 Remake.
Yeah.
This is one major part of the overall story, and now that we're here in Raccoon City, it's about time we stop going in order. So let's jump around a bit in this story to get some answers.
I don't think I've seen Leon
As is
do
often
that.
the case, deep below
Then
the
again, I
Earth
don't
is
think
a
I've
large
sprinted
facility
at a
owned by
dude.
Umbrella called the Ark. The Ark was to serve as the administrative center for Umbrella's research. Oswald Spencer had outlined a 4-step plan back in the 80s. Invest in the Wesker plane and the T-Virus, establish the Ark, develop Elpis, and create memory transfers in forced evolution. As you may know, one of the founders of Umbrella was Dr. Marcus. As outlined in Resident Evil 0, Spencer had killed him so he could take his research for himself. Well, before his assassination, he was in contact with the Connections. This is that BOW group that created Ava back in Resident Evil 7, the same one Mia Winters was a part of. The Connections were thought to be started by Brandon Bailey, who according to Resident Evil 8 was the right-hand man of Oswald Spencer. But Bailey was not only Dr. Marcus's protege, but the Connections may have also existed long before Bailey became the leader. Fast forward to around the mid-90s, and Umbrella started really coming into its own. They were expanding greatly, but drawing the eye of lots of rival companies. This included the HCF, which partnered with both Wesker and the Connections back in the day, as well as Tricell, which appeared in RE5. It was around this time, though, that Elpis was complete. Now, not much was known about Elpis back then. Supposedly, it was the last virus created by Oswald Spencer, designed to control human consciousness, and it had the potential to disrupt the military balance of the entire world. This is what Gideon and Xeno are after, but they aren't the only ones. As we recall from Resident Evil 3, when Raccoon City was infected, the military sent in a missile to cleanse the place completely. For a time, that's what the public was led to believe. In truth, while containment was likely a part of the reason, Xeno implies that they launched the missile to hide Elpis. Grace's report on these events also mentions that the Connections had lobbied for the missile to be used so that Umbrella would take the fall, thus leaving their assets and research ripe for the taking. In a leak to note, we can find a talk between a representative of the Connections and someone from the Department of Defense. They basically tell them to launch a missile strike despite the president not giving the go-ahead. Interestingly, in Resident Evil 6, it was learned that the reason Ada cut ties with Simmons was that he was found to have been the one to authorize this missile strike. However, as I mentioned earlier in 2013, President Adam Benford was going to speak out about Raccoon City. With this new knowledge in mind, it's assumed that this was the info he was privy to. He was later killed by Derek Simmons, who created an outbreak and then subsequently blew up the entire city just to keep the secret from getting out. Simmons was a part of a group called the Family, but with this new info in mind, the Connections and the Family may be closer than we're led to believe. But there's more. Albert Wesker was also present at the Raccoon City trial. He was working with Tricell at this point, who has now learned to have strong connections with the Connections.
Okay.
Further, many other rival organizations tried to set up shop here in the post-apocalyptic Raccoon City. One in particular is the BSAA. Last we saw them, the organization dedicated to stopping bioterrorism was using bioweapons as a part of their army. According to Sherry, there was an internal dispute within the BSAA as the Pentagon was putting pressure on them. This led to the North American branch of the group going its own way, which may explain why they are here in Raccoon City looking for Elpis. This is further reinforced by yet another log passed between the US and Xeno, who claims that the BSAA is fully under their control. So they do whatever the US government tells them to do, who then, in turn, do what the Connections say, confirming that they really do have the entire country and multiple criminal organizations under their control. It seems to be for mutual benefit, but it likely won't be long until the Connections betray the US to get ahead. But even still, even with all these resources, manpower, and connections, no one has been able to release Elpis. It's locked by a computer password where one wrong input will destroy the entire thing. It's led to a collaboration between Xeno and Gideon to see if they could figure out the password. Gideon is ex-Umbrella, so he believes that Spencer had a plan in mind for this Elpis. Xeno, on the other hand... Alright, well, firstly, let's address the elephant in the room real
who the
quick.
fuck is
Despite
this
the
guy?
get-up and the superpowers, this is not Albert Wesker. The game does not explicitly mention the Connection or even Wesker at all. Late in the game, Xeno has a conversation with Gideon. Xeno tells him that the Connections no longer have a use for Gideon, to which Gideon calls Xeno an imitation. This implies that Xeno is a part of the Connections, and that Xeno may be an imitation of Albert Wesker. Given that this game is all about cloning, such as the clones of Grace we'll learn about soon, it's very likely that the Connections cloned Wesker in a sense. Although I will say up front that this is just a theory. A DLC will be necessary if we're to get some concrete answers here.
That's what I was
Regardless,
thinking.
we now have
Grace
a member
was,
of the Connections and an
cloned.
ex-Umbrella researcher working collaboratively to try and unleash Elpis. But years and years had gone by without any progress, even before their time in the spotlight. In 2 Remake, we learned that Umbrella had a stake in the orphanage within Raccoon City. We know this because the kids were test subjects. But this was post-Oswald Spencer. After Elpis was complete in the mid-90s, the leadership role was given to Birkin, who would use this place to test his viruses. Before this, when Spencer was still looking over things, the children were born in tubes. Notes claim that the kids have recombinant DNA, or DNA coming from various sources, something usually done through genetic manipulation. They were trying to transfer memories, the same thing we saw being done by Gideon and his people at the care center. While the orphanage was destroyed during the missile strike, photos of the girls show that research and experimentation continue far into the 2020s, with Emily being one of the last subjects they did testing on. According to Zeno, all of these copies were made to replicate Grace so that they could unlock Spencer's key and get Elpis. But none of the tests they ran achieved any success. And so the hundreds of girls like Marie, Emily, and Chloe were all just numbers to these people, continually watched over with no privacy given to them, and then tossed aside once their test results came back negative. But Zeno and Gideon need not focus on the past, as it's thanks to their efforts that they found Grace, the original, another child who was manufactured, one who never actually had a mom, only one who was pretending to be, but despite that, is the only one who can unlock Elpis. The world is under threat. The technology to control other people already exists, but infecting others has not been possible, and Zeno thinks that this is what Elpis is, and that Grace can help him. Leon arrives right behind them and gets to work investigating Raccoon City for any sign of Grace. He gets the tried and true Raccoon City welcome by immediately being attacked by a giant spider. Spiders were fairly common in some of the early games like Resident Evil 1, so it's no wonder they appear here, although it does seem as though they've grown in size exponentially. It's not long after that Leon also finds zombies. You know, the things that were supposed to be wiped out when the missile hit. They pop out of the ground, so it's assumed that the corpses were just buried under the rubble, or that the T-virus in them is keeping them alive in some fashion. Although I do believe it's also plausible that the missile simply just didn't kill everything. Many of the buildings have very limited structural damage, especially towards the outer edge of the city. And now that we know that the missile had another purpose, it's likely that total eradication was never in the cards. After finding a BSAA camp, he uses a detonator to bust a hole through a gate so he can get to the center of the city. He's then cut off by Gideon, who's looking to tango. What follows an intense chase and even a joust of sorts, ending with Gideon dying as he and the bike fall off the bridge.
Yeah, we did do a joust, actually.
Afterwards, he drives over to the coordinates, which are right near the RPD. In there, he finds Grace, who's being given the rundown about her birth and her destiny by Zeno. Leon interrupts them, but Zeno's powers are no match for Leon. Unlike Wesker, though, who was always willing to spare some time, Zeno has none. So he sends an old friend after Leon. Well, this is the Mr. X Tyrant, it is not the Mr. X. If I recall, that was the T-103 model. This guy is the T-501 model. Not the same Tyrant, but he looks the part. Leon then kills his pursuer and then heads back the same way he went in Resident Evil 2 Remake. There he finds a skull likely belonging to Kendo. He reflects on those old days, apologizing for his inaction. Leon still beats himself up over not doing enough back then. So many people died, and yet he was unable to help anyone. We saw this develop a bit more in Resident Evil 4 Remake when he carried Ashley to Luis's lab, claiming that this time it has to be different. So those days still weigh heavy on his mind, but now he vows to make sure this never happens again. As he gets closer to the core, he finds some black plants. These are Plant 43 seedlings, not to be confused with Plant 42 from Resident Evil 1, although they are very likely cut from the same cloth, so to speak. It was accidentally dropped down here while some researchers were carrying it to a lab inside
bullets
the
from the
Since the cleanup was likely
Requiem
not
for
worth
this
the hassle
boss.
or just outright impossible, it's now begun to infect the area. After making it inside the Ark, Leon is ambushed by a few squads of soldiers. These guys seem to be a part of the connections. This distinction is incredibly important because A, it tells us who's running the facility, but more importantly, because their commander comes to finish off the job himself, and he looks a lot like Hunk. Hunk was an Umbrella soldier, often given the name Reaper or Mr. Death, known for doing countless missions and surviving despite the odds. He was there when Birkin was apprehended in Resident Evil 2, and would escape the entire facility all on his own. However, I would like to state that while no name is given to this commander, this does not seem to be Hunk. Hunk hasn't appeared canonically in the series since Code Veronica, which is over 20 years old. He's always been an arcade mode character. The connections also practically cloned Wesker, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched of them to do the same thing with Hunk. Out of game though, much of Resident Evil 9 is about callbacks, from Marie dying like the Leech Queen in Resident Evil 0, to Plant 42 from Resident Evil 1, to Mr. X, Raccoon City, and now Wesker. It's all callbacks. That's why it's called Requiem, a requiem for Umbrella and the early Umbrella era of the franchise. So I think that's why a Hunk-like character was added into this game. Although, I may be wrong. Possible lore files on this commander in a DLC will hopefully clear things up. Afterwards, Leon interrupts Grace and Zeno's talk and takes her away. The two then go their own way through the facility, and it's here we learn the truth. Alyssa hid an MO disc in her bag back at the hotel. This contains various files, some of which were interviews with the Oswald Spencer.
Basically,
He says it's great.
Oswald gave
He
the
was
baby
wrong.
to
Happiness cannot be
Alyssa?
achieved at the expense of others. His research opened up Pandora's box, and so every death is his fault.
All
It's caused him
they're
to
like
feel
all
remorse
tube
and guilt
babies.
over his actions. To make amends, he took in a young girl, not a test subject, not a BOW, just a regular girl, and raised her like one. This girl was none other than Grace. As Spencer was dying of old age, he wrote in his will that Alyssa would be given Grace so that she may raise her when he dies. So, Zeno was wrong. Grace isn't some key, she's just a girl. One that wasn't experimented on, that does not have any viruses or powers, that isn't related to Emily and the others from the orphanage, and one that is not some secret weapon. Grace is just a girl. But the question remains, what about Elpis? Well, Elpis is the goddess of hope in Greek myth. Unlike his other viruses, though, which would kill and maim people without warning, Elpis is an antiviral. It actually stops the infection instead of creating it. With this knowledge in mind, Grace must now make a choice: destroy or release Elpis.
We
Destroying
were
it gets
planning
you the
on
bad
destroying
ending.
it, right?
Grace types in the wrong password and destroys Elpis.
Okay, yeah.
Leon takes Grace and leaves, but he is only able to save her. Zeno then fights Leon and wins.
Wait,
As he
what?
sits there defeated, he says that while he couldn't save anyone back then, he's glad that he could at least save her, before Zeno puts a bullet right through his head. Zeno then falls along with the Ark as Grace makes it topside, as a helicopter sent by Sherry then rescues her.
There's a bad
When
ending?
you instead release Elpis, though, Zeno pushes her out of the way and shoots the virus into him. He assumes that Elpis was a mind control virus, but he was unaware of its
loses
true
his,
nature.
power.
Not only were there no mind control powers, but his powers are also gone. Gideon then reappears and is humbled by his master's true vision. Zeno believes he was tricked. Gideon, however, sees this another way. Since this is an antiviral, all BOWs are useless. The world will once again be thrown back into chaos, and it will be complete anarchy on a grand scale. However, I'm not entirely sure that's true. Spencer never explicitly stated why he made Elpis, and all those thoughts are now buried along with his body. But it seemed like Elpis was genuinely made as a way for him to atone. That it was to be a worldwide curing agent, a skeleton key of sorts to all viruses. We can see how easy it is to remove this virus too, as Leon is back to full strength, and Zeno is human again. While we only see its effects on the T-virus, it's fair to assume that it could affect others as well. The T-virus was an offshoot of the progenitor virus. T. Veronica of Code Veronica, T. Phobos of Revelations 2, and the TG virus of Dead Aim all directly contain the T-virus as well. But the G-virus was meant to be a better evolved version of the T-virus, and the C-virus of Resident Evil 6 was a mix of G-virus and T. Veronica.
Yeah, it was RE4?
Elpis is very likely a T-virus cure since it was made in the mid-90s, and none of the other viruses at the time were being produced yet. But since so many of them contain trace amounts of T-virus, it's possible that this could affect them as well. Further, in a note written by Spencer, he says that the family, Tricell, the HCF, and Umbrella will all be brought to an end by Elpis. So I'd honestly go as far as to say that this was meant to be a cure for all kinds of infection. This does of course lead me to question if it's only useful against viruses though, and not parasites, thus meaning the Las Plagas would be unaffected, but it's still a remarkable creation. Part of the reason the Connections and the many other organizations were likely deceived was because Spencer was all about human evolution and human experimentation. So it would make very little sense for Elpis to not be another masterclass virus of his. Regardless, with Zeno dead and Gideon mutating thanks to being implanted with the Nemesis parasite, something he's likely had for some time, Leon is forced into battle with him. But with him being at full strength for the first time in a long time, Gideon goes down without much effort. As Gideon dies, the entire facility crumbles. Realizing there is no way out, both Grace and Leon sit in the dark together.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a fight. It was cool, because
But
I
that's
was
when the
like
Hound
getting
Wolf squad
perfect
comes to
parries.
rescue them. They've come with a message from Chris Redfield, but unfortunately we don't see Chris in-game. They then extract Leon topside as the BSAA come in and set up a perimeter. Leon is glad to be alive, but Grace is still saddened over the death of Emily. Leon reveals, however, that he never shot her in any vital areas. A news broadcast then shows the Justice Department has reopened its investigation into Umbrella and Spencer. Due to this, the president is very likely going to deny any wrongdoing in their address. Further, social media is buzzing about Alyssa Ashcroft as she was the one who broke the story on Oswald with her interview. Many claim that her death was a cover-up by a mysterious organization, so it seems like the news is spreading fast. And to cap off said news, it seems like Emily was rescued and is alive and well. We then see Grace talking with Leon on the phone. Judging from the call, Sherry was cured of her T-virus and Emily survived and got her eyesight back. Life has gone back to normal, at least for now. As we then transition to a cutscene that shows presumably some Connection soldiers who had just killed some BSAA to retrieve something. What it is, we're not exactly sure, but they plan on grabbing it before the BSAA sends in the wolves. Seems like our Hound Wolf squad will be returning very soon. And if so, if the pack really is coming, that must mean the leader will be right behind them. With that, we've come to the end of the video. Remember to check out my other Resident Evil videos here on the channel,
It makes
as well
a bit
as the
more
one coming
sense.
next week. And be on the lookout
We'll
for
call
any
it a
Resident Evil
stream
9
here.
DLC videos if they happen to make any.